What's going on, everybody? It's Blackjack. Welcome back to the Aurora Red Foxes Dynasty as we come off the upset of school program history, defeating the USC Trojans, then ranked number 10, and knocking them down nearly to the unranks to number 25. And we move past the bye week to week 4 to take on the Colorado State Rams and DJ Hawkins for the second time in 3 years. Kirk Herbstreit thinks that we're going to win this week, and even though Colorado State has only put up 14 points in their first game, I still expect a bit of an offensive shootout today with that dynamic play of DJ Hawkins. We are here at Lubbock Stadium, here in Fort Collins, Colorado, as kickoff takes underway. It will be Cam Frazier who takes this one out of the end zone to start it off here, and he is immediately met and brought down around the 20-yard line. So not great starting field position for the senior quarterback Chandler Gaines as he brings out the Red Foxes offense for the first time today. 1st and 10. Gaines looking here from the pistol, going to throw underneath here for a screen pass, and it goes absolutely nowhere. A 5-yard loss. And a bad start here for the Red Foxes here. 2nd and 15. Big throw over the middle, and it's the big man, Chucko Farije, making the catch. 21 yards. And a first down for Aurora. That immediately gets them out of a jam. Read option here again. Give to Timberlake. Goes nowhere. So Timberlake 2 losses to start this game. 3rd and 12 now. Gaines looking. Throw underneath, and Colorado State's defense stands. Watson there on the tackle. It'll be 4th and 7 as Watts almost gets that one blocked, but gets it away. And a nice bounce will pin Colorado State inside their own 20. So an interesting start now for the Aurora defense. 1st and 10 as Hawkins comes out in the shotgun, nearly picked off. And that would have been a pick 6. Dante Devine gets his hands on it, but can't bring it in. 2nd and 10 now for Hawkins. Throw, screen pass this time. Izzy Matthews makes the catch. The halfback out of the backfield, but actually, no, he doesn't get anything on that. He actually loses a yard. This will be 3rd and 11 for Hawkins in this offense now. Looking, scrambling as pressure finally bears down on him, and that one is almost picked off. Ishmael Finn Michaels there in coverage as DJ Hawkins just uses that big arm of his and chucks one downfield. Now the punt to Paul Phillips. He's got a lot of room as the Aurora Red Foxes went into full punt block. Breaking out to the left side as he crosses midfield and tries to cut back inside at the 40-yard line and gets the Red Foxes in great field position at about the 37. 2nd and 10, Aurora. As Gaines now changing up the play calling. Now this is some old-fashioned Mashburn offense if we ever seen. They now come out in the full house with Oparije and Blanchard in the backfield. Another change as Gaines. Play clock rolls down to 4, and it's just a handoff to Winslet straight up the middle. He saw something there, and they got a good positive gain out of that. Make a manageable 3rd and 3 here. Gaines looking, throws, Chucko Farije, old reliable there, making the big old catch. 88 gets his 2nd reception of the game. 1st and 10 now for Gaines, looking left side. Cam Frazier has his hands on it, but can't hang on. 2nd and 10. Hand off here to Winslet. Winslet trying to get to the outside. Can't do so. It'll be 3rd and 7. Kind of disappointed to see Cam Frazier's had trouble with his hands. We thought he would come in as the best receiver this year. As this throw goes underneath here to Willoughby Sinclair. That won't be enough. Be 4th and 5, and Aurora will settle for 3. Colorado State back on offense as the handoff here goes to Izzy Matthews for 3 yards as he's met by Montgomery Ward. 2nd and 7. Hawkins hands off to Matthews, and he gets absolutely mollywopped by Sam Montgomery, the free safety coming up to make that big hit. Now 3rd and 7 for Hawkins. He drops back, throw over the middle, caught. That's Marcus Wilson over the middle making the catch for 12 yards and a Colorado first down. Colorado State first down, I should say. As Hawkins comes back here on 1st and 10, and it bounces off the hands of Fackrell, nearly picked off on the deflection. 2nd and 10. They setting up another screen here. Kinsey Jr. this time checking in at running back. Stiff arm straight through Sam Montgomery and gets tripped up by his own teammate as Marvin Kinsey Jr. picks up 30. What a vicious stiff arm there. Hawkins going to pitch out this time to Kinsey Jr., but he is stopped in the backfield that time. Good job by Craig Kilgore to penetrate and get through. 1 yard loss. 2nd and 11, split backs in the shotgun formation. Kilgore can't get him that time, but it is Quentin Cage who does come up to make the stop, number 49, after a gain of 3. Hawkins now setting up another screen pass for Izzy Matthews as he comes back into this game, but he goes nowhere. Buck Jones makes the play, and Colorado State will also have to settle for a field goal. So not a very eventful first quarter here. 38 seconds left to go. Aurora's offense comes back on the field. Gaines changes something. Now Gaines will go play action here. Throw underneath for Chuck Oparije. He hangs on and rumbles forward. He picks up a gain of 14 there. 4 first and 10. He's already at 51 yards and 3 receptions. Gonna go underneath, handoff here to Winslet, who fumbles the football. It's on the ground, and Watson picks it up. Usually the sure-handed Vernon Winslet, I don't know if he was down or not. I don't see them trying to challenge it, but it's going to count as a fumble in Colorado State football. Izzy Matthews gets the handoff now. Straight up the middle as he gets a gain of 7. 2nd and 3. Aurora coming out in a 2-4 nickel package. They're going to go wide receiver. Looks like a sweep there for Olabisi Johnson. He doesn't get too far, only picks up 2. We start the second quarter now. Hawkins throws, nearly batted down by Dante Devine. I think he got a little too cocky there and trying to bat the ball away and just kind of stood there but didn't actually get his hand on it, and it becomes a first down. 2nd and 9, another screenplay here for Izzy Matthews as he just stiff arms Craig Kilgore out of the way. Finally brought down for 3rd and 7. Hawkins now, after bringing a man in motion, goes to his right underneath for Izzy Matthews, and that time he ain't gonna stiff arm Quentin Cage, who wrestles him down for a loss of 7. 4th and 14 now for Colorado State. Kick is up, and it is good as the Rams take the lead 6-3. 6:30 left to go here in the second. 1st and 10. Winslet comes in motion left. Hand off to Blanchard, who's in the backfield instead of in that fullback spot, as the big boy rumbles forward for a gain of 5. The vision there could have probably gotten a little bit more yardage. Gains from the pistol here, 3 wide. Looking, throws to his right, wide open Isaiah Irving, who has to tiptoe to make sure he gets his feet in bounds, and picks up a gain of 20 for his first reception of the day. Chandler Gaines looking good thus far, 7 of 9, passing 73 yards. They'll go handoff here to Winslet, straight up the middle on 2nd and 6 as he gets the first down, picking up a gain of 7. Winslet trying to get the rushing yards together. He's gotten some touchdowns so far this year. His game looks, throws over the middle, and again off the hands of Cam Frazier. They put him in the slot that time, and he can't hang on to the pass over the middle. Gaines now rolling out to his right here on 3rd and 7, looking for anything as he gets out of the pocket and slides down for a gain of 7. That'll be enough to pick up the first down for Aurora. Full house formation here, triple option as Timberlake takes the handoff up the middle and gets a gain of 3 to finally put him in positive yardage on the ground. 2nd and 7 now. Throw over the middle will be Sinclair, as Cam Frazier, I think, is taking a breather on the sideline right now, as Sinclair makes the catch. Gaines now, 2nd and 10, throwing back in the end zone. He had DJ Smith and just overthrew him. 3rd and 10. Gaines looking, throws. Ooh, that was a dangerous throw. Looking for Killinger. And thankfully it just bounces off the defender's hands, and Aurora settles for 3. Hawkins now taking control for the Rams on offense as he finds Dalton Fackrell, a big tight end, as he picks up a first down on the first play for the Rams. Now Hawkins looking to go deep to the right side. Pressure got there immediately and just overthrows his receiver to the out-of-bounds line. 3rd and 7 now. Hawkins, they set up another screen here for Izzy Matthews. He gets hit by Sam Montgomery, and it's enough for him to tumble out of bounds, and Aurora gets another stop on defense. 2 minutes left here now. Rojas getting the carry this time. He checks in for the first time today and picks up a gain of 6. for 2nd and 4. Clock winding down. Handoff here to Winsley. Winsley cutting it back upfield and able to get a gain of 5 and the first down for the Red Foxes. Minute 26 to go. Gaines rolling out to his right. Has a man. It's DJ Smith, but he doesn't lead him properly, and that is picked off. DJ Smith got behind the defense, but Gaines doesn't lead him downfield like he should have. He never got his feet set, and he couldn't get enough behind it. 1st and 10 now for Hawkins, throwing to his left and overthrows Fackrell, and it goes out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Hawkins looking, throws over the middle. What a throw! Laser dart in there for Dietrich Clark. 27-yard reception. Van Slyke in on the tackle. 1st and 10 for Colorado State. Here's Hawkins. Looking to throw, finds Dietrich Clark again over the middle. This time it's Kilgore who has to come in and make the tackle. And DJ Hawkins crosses 108 yards passing. 2nd and 3 as they're inside the red zone now. Hawkins looking, throws left. Ooh, in coverage there was Ashita Sakamoto, who could have came up with the pick, but instead it'll be 3rd and 3. Hawkins now looking, throw over the middle. BC Johnson can't hang on to it. Good tackle and hit there by Stephon Porter. That'll force Colorado State into a field goal, and we go into halftime, a 6-9 score for Aurora and Colorado State. Bit of a disappointing half for both offenses as Colorado State will start here on 1st and 10 at their own 25 to begin the 3rd quarter. Dante Devine misses a tackle on Olabisi Johnson on the comeback route as he picks up 14. We're in a bit more of a defensive struggle than I expected for this game. Hawkins now dropping back here on 1st and 10, finds Olabisi Johnson again, this time only a gain of 6. We'll see if the offenses can really get it going now. Hawkins lines up under center, I formation, throw over the middle, and it's a defensive play to get the 3rd quarter started off here. Ashita Sakamoto, never saw him in the middle playing zone coverage, and he gets the interception. Aurora starts at the Colorado State 40-yard line. Comeback throw here for Isaiah Irving. He picks up 11 and a first down to get the Red Foxes inside the 30. Gaines going to throw a little screen pass here for Vernon Winsley, trying to blast through the safety there as he gets a gain of 6 for his first catch of the day. 3rd and 2 now. Gaines in the pistol formation, 3 wide. Gaines looking, throws, and now he gets picked off. It's McDonald making the interception, and back-to-back picks to start off the first half. We really are in a defensive game now, and thankfully Aurora hasn't broken yet. A little bit of bending, if anything, as Izzy Matthews gets met in the backfield by Craig Kilgore. Loss of 3 there, his 2nd tackle for a loss. 2nd and 13 now. Hawkins under center, 3 wide, throws, looking for Carmel Gibson. That's the first sight today for Carmel Gibson. He's the backup tight end for Colorado State out of Colorado Springs, the high school. Hawkins now looking his left. So got a man. That is Marcus Wilson who makes the reception there for 10 yards, and they pick up the first down. 2nd and 10 now here as Izzy Matthews is able to get through the arms of Quentin Cage and slip his way forward for a first down. I thought he was going to be brought down short of the marker. Wilson comes in motion here. Hawkins looking to throw wide open is Dalton Fackrell. A sideline tiptoeing catch falling on his back as he picks up the first down. Hawkins again from under center. Steps up, throws to his left and nearly picked off. Craig Kilgore almost coming down with that one. That should have been a pick the other way. 2nd and 10. Setting up another screen here for Kinsey Jr. He's been dangerous today. Kinsey Jr. getting to the first down marker and picking up a gain of 12 as Sam Montgomery has to dive to bring him down. Kinsey Jr. gets the handoff this time and goes nowhere. It's Montgomery Ward all over that one, bringing him down in the backfield. 3rd and 13 now for Colorado State. Unitoa bringing the pressure, and that one gets completed to Olabisi Johnson, but short of the first down yardage needed. Colorado State settles for another field goal as we're in a field goal battle here 12-6 is a triple option here. Goes to Santiago Rojas, and he'll pick up 5. 2nd and 5. Gaines gonna go option again. This time pitches out to Blanchard. Blanchard, I think, was expecting contact as he stumbles forward. Picks up the first down after a gain of 10. 1st and 10. Gaines now looking. Throws, shotgun, and gets Oferije. What a throw. Better catch there by Oferije to catch it in traffic like that as he picks up the first down after a gain of 18. Here comes Gaines again in the gun. Looking, throws, wow. Defender was in coverage there, but it hits Killinger right in the hands and he drops it. 3rd and 10. Gaines looking, throw, tough catch. Oferije does it again.
Offside, defense.
And offsides will go against the defense, so the catch will remain. Gaines goes read option here again, and Gaines slides down as he storms straight up the middle and picks up the first, getting them inside the red zone now. Gaines not liking what he sees, he changed up the play call. Gaines looking, throws over the middle. Again, Chuck Oferije, short. He's near the goal line. It'll be 1st and goal at the 1. Goal line formation, handoff to Winslet, touchdown Aurora. And Aurora finally stops the battle of the kickers. They get into the end zone and take the lead. 13-12 Aurora. Pass underneath here for Dietrich Clark. He goes for 7, and that'll be 2nd and 3rd now for the Rams. Hawkins looking, throws to his left, lob throw, got Wilson wide open. Shoves off Sam Montgomery and gets out of bounds for 1st and 10. Big play there as they cross midfield. Hawkins looking again. Ashita Sakamoto gets his hands up. He has been excellent this year at corner. Been loving what I've seen from him. 3rd and 5. Hawkins changing the play. Hawkins looking to his left and off the hands again of Dalton Fackrell. 4th and 5 now. And they're going to kick it here. Interesting situation as Colorado State has a 13-mile whim going behind them. Kick is up and too much to the left. It had the distance, but just short. That would have been good from 57. But instead, the Aurora Red Foxes will take over here with a chance to expand this lead. Gaines, they go read option as they have Paul Phillips in the game. What a great decoy there. Gaines picks up a huge gain of 37 on the read option. They homed in on Paul Phillips, seeing the speed back there, and instead it went against them. Paul Phillips still in here. Paul Phillips, big rush, getting to inside the 5 and down at the 3-yard line. That is the potential of Paul Phillips. When he's got room, he can make plays happen. Good 20-yard play there by Paul Phillips, the speedster. Gaines now having to roll it out to his right. Throws to Winslet. Burrows his way through. Touchdown, Red Foxes. Vernon Winslet gets in for the touchdown. And the Red Foxes will actually come out to try it for 2 to make this a 2-possession game. Gaines changing the play. Here we go. Gaines throwing to looking for Oferije, but if he threw it wider, Blanchard was wide open. Missed opportunity there, but it does remain a 7-point game. Handoff here to Matthews as Colorado State comes back on the field. And he runs through Montgomery Ward, and Connor Bruce has to come up to make the tackle. 2nd and 2 now for Aurora. For Colorado State, I should say. Hawkins now looking left off the hands of Dalton Fackrell. It feels like all the receivers, either Aurora or Colorado State, have had issue with their hands today. Hawkins now on 3rd and 2, going option and pitches it out to Izzy Matthews, who picks up enough for the first down. Victor Van Slyke having to come in and make the huge hit. Now here's Hawkins. Throw underneath. He's got Kinsey Jr. in the flat, and he picks up a gain of 3 for 2nd and 7. Wilson comes in motion right. It's Hawkins from under center. Delayed give to Izzy handoff. To Izzy Matthews on the handoff. And Izzy now comes up a little shaken after taking a big hit there from Connor Bruce. 1st and 10 now. Hawkins throws to his right. Got Dalton Fackrell again. He picks up 7 for 2nd and 3. Olabisi Johnson coming in motion right, coming closer to the line of scrimmage. Hawkins gonna throw it out to Gibson, and Carmel Gibson makes another catch. The redshirt freshman picks up 17 as he gets his first action of the year thus far, his second career reception, I should say. Hawkins now going deep to the sideline, got Dalton Fackrell. 25-yard reception there for Fackrell as he makes his 4th catch of the day and gets the Rams into the red zone. Handoff here, Kinsey Jr. makes a man miss, touchdown. Colorado State, and they look to tie this one back up. 19-19. This kickoff going deep to Paul Phillips. Paul Phillips is going to bring it out anyway, but what a pancake there by Chuck Oferije, who's playing special teams here. And man, if he just got his head up a little quicker after that pancake, that could have been big for Phillips, but he does get them to the 30-yard line to start. Read option again, Gaines fools them. The Red Foxes are seeing something that the defense is reacting to. They're overloading the right side, and Gaines is taking advantage of it on the reads. 1st and 10, past midfield now. Gaines looking, big throw over the middle. Chuck Oferije can't hang on. The contact was enough to jar it loose. 3rd and 10 now for the Red Foxes. 19-19 ball game, 5 minutes left. Gaines rolling out right. Got a man. Chuck Oferije turns it upfield and gets near the 20-yard line. A 26-yard reception. What a play by Chuck Oferije. What a game by him. 7 receptions, 127 yards. Here's Gaines going wide receiver option. Sinclair gets past the tackler. Touchdown Red Foxes on the trickeration. Willoughby Sinclair, they go triple option, slot receiver, and they bring Willoughby Sinclair in, and he gets the rushing touchdown to put Aurora back up by 7. Here comes Colorado State though again. Screen play for Izzy Matthews goes for 9 yards. 2nd and 1. Now 3rd and 1 for Colorado State. Looking to change up the play as they hurried it back up to the line. Hawkins looking right, finds Olabisi Johnson towards the sideline. They found the weakness in the zone. 1st and 10 now. As they get instructions on the sideline again here. Split back, shotgun formation. Wide open is Wilson. Blown coverage, touchdown, Aurora, and here is exactly what happened. They're playing tight, bump and run coverage, and that is a specialty of Ishmael Fan-Michaels, but he gets blown right past Wilson, never got a hand on him, and allows the blown coverage there as DJ Smith comes back on for the Aurora offense. They go again to a wide receiver option here, and DJ Smith picks up the 1st down. I'm liking how they're integrating him into the offense this year. Gaines now on 1st and 10, rolling out right. No one's getting open, but now here comes Chuck Oferije with the body control. Good job coming back to the football as they ran verticals, and then Oferije just cuts back over the middle of the field. A big 47-yard reception there for Chuck, and leaning his body in there to make sure he brings that one in. 1st and 10, full house formation, pistol. Gaines, hands off, Winslet. Winslet shakes off a tackle, fighting his way to the end zone, and marked just short. Big 12-yard gain there for Winslet. And now they come out in a goal line formation. Interesting to Susain at quarterback. Handoff, doesn't matter. Marcus Timberlake jukes his way in. Touchdown, Aurora. 32-26. Pending the extra point, it'll be 33. Now the offense has suddenly come alive for both teams. Here's Hawkins from under center. Throw wide open, Fackrell. Fackrell gets past midfield. A 34-yard reception there as Sam Montgomery and Ishida Sakamoto have to come together to make the tackle. 2nd and 5, Izzy Matthews bouncing off his lineman, bouncing off Sakamoto, bouncing through Van Slyke, and finally brought down after he picks up the 1st down. A tough 6 yards there for Izzy Matthews. Here comes Hawkins now, 1st and 10, throw underneath. Dietrich Clark gets rocked by Ishida Sakamoto, but he picks up a gain of 8 as DJ Hawkins nears 400 yards passing. 2nd and 2, throw over the middle. Fackrell again, breaking through the tackle. Touchdown, Colorado State. It was almost as if the safeties didn't exist there, and Fackrell just ran straight through both of them. Minute 35 to go, tie ball game, Aurora with the ball. Here comes Sinclair in motion left. You know what this probably means, stretch play right. They go for it, Timberlake instead just runs through the hole as he wasn't able to get to the perimeter, and it'll be 2nd and 7. Timberlake's had a tough go of it so far this year. 2nd and 7. Throw. Isaiah Irving can't hang on. I don't know what is going on with the receivers today. We haven't even seen Cam Frazier since his last drop. 3rd and 7. But there's a man who is not dropping the football much today. Chuck Oferije with the one-hander. 9 receptions, 188 yards for him. Gaines now rolling out right here on 1st and 10 after the bailout by Chuck. He picks up 8. 30 seconds to go. Gaines looking, throw over the middle. Chuck Oferije comes up big again. His 10th reception, 197 yards. 22 seconds to go. Gaines looking, throws, intercepted. Oh, what a dangerous throw there by Chuck Oferije as Hicks comes up with the pick. And now Colorado State has 68 yards to go with 15 seconds left on the clock. They'll start off with a screen pass. Matthews gets 4 yards but stays in bounds, which forces Colorado State to burn a timeout. 2nd and 6, 11 seconds to go. Hawkins pumps, throws over the middle. Olabisi Johnson doesn't pick up the first down again, which means the clock doesn't stop and Colorado State has to burn yet another timeout. 8 seconds left here, 3rd and 1. This is big. Hawkins looking, he's going to launch this one deep downfield. He's got 2 men back there, but it's Sam Montgomery who comes up with the big play and interception. Oh, that was clutch. It looked like a scary moment there, like Colorado State could possibly score, but we are going into overtime. Aurora wins the coin toss and decides to defend first. We'll see if the defense doesn't break here. Throw over the middle, first here by DJ Hawkins, but dropped by Garner. 2nd and 10. Aurora comes out in the dime 2-3 look, and Matthews, they try to go delayed handoff to him, but Dylan Shervill comes off of his blocks and makes the tackle in the backfield. That was clutch. 3rd and 12. They're going to go screen again to Izzy Matthews. Sam Montgomery comes up to make the tackle, and Izzy Matthews only gets 3. This means Colorado State will have to kick. 4-5 today for the kicker as he boots this one up, and it is down the middle. How does Aurora respond now? Offset I formation, pistol, handoff, Winslet. Good things happen when he has the ball. And Winslet gets forward and picks up a gain of 9. They go in that big goal line formation again, and it's D'Souza who hands it off here to Blanchard. It seems like they're defaulting to D'Souza for that lineup. That would be 1st and 10 after the pickup by Blanchard. Inside handoff to Winslet, goes nowhere. For 2nd and 10, Max McDonald making the tackle. 2nd and 10 now. 2 wide offset I formation for Gaines. Throws over the middle. Let's go home! Chuck Oferije over the middle, touchdown! 12 yards out, and Chuck, more deservedly than anyone else, puts this game away. Another big win for Aurora in a heart attack-inducing victory. Chuck Oferije comes up big, deserving a player of the game. 11 receptions, 209 yards, and the walk-off game-winning touchdown as Aurora wins 39-36 to go 2-1 so far on the year. What a game that was. A whole defensive effort for 3 quarters, and then suddenly the 4th quarter bursted this game into an offensive shootout. Whew. Man, I am out of breath after that one. Chuck Oferije had an amazing game. And altogether, the Aurora Red Foxes put up one of the gutsiest performances that I've seen them put up this year. And that's including the USC game, in which they really needed their defense to come through and come up with a clutch moment. Defense does it yet again towards the end of this game, forcing the interception at the end and then pushing Colorado to a field goal, which gave the offense one last chance to put this one away. Chandler Gaines finishes off for 20 of 35 passing, 2 TDs, and 3 interceptions. The turnover is not looking good for us. Vernon Winslet led the way for running backs with 47 yards as Chandler Gaines had 88 on the ground. Chuck Oferije led the way for the receivers as Cam Frazier actually ended up getting benched for his 2 drops. And then on defense, Craig Kilgore leading the way with tackles, and he had the 2 big interceptions by Ashita Sakamoto and Sam Montgomery. Colorado State side of the ball, DJ Hawkins had a great passing game, 35 completions, 49 attempts, 424 yards through the air and 2 touchdowns. Talk about bend and don't break. I mean, they really did the job considering how many passing yards they got in that game. Izzy Matthews led the way rushing, and then it was Fackrell leading the way receiving, as well as Wilson with 113 and 119 yards respectively, and they both also came up with the receiving touchdowns. And DeMontre Taylor came up big for the defense, 11 tackles for him, and McDonald and Jones came up with the interceptions. My, what a game after the bye week to come together like this. Wasn't what I was expecting. I thought Aurora maybe would have won a little bit more convincingly. It's a little tough to kind of come off upsetting number 10 USC and then kind of struggle a bit on offense with Colorado State until we got it together in the 4th quarter, but you take a win how it comes. After a big win like that, let's go ahead and discuss a little bit of recruiting and some of the prospects around the area of Colorado, including Harmon Murphy, the defensive end from Durango, Colorado. He was a big part of that championship Durango team 2 years ago, but unfortunately it does not seem like it is in the cards for us to compete for him. He is already looking at Oklahoma State. Free safety Revan Murphy is another interesting one. He is out of Denver High, but I'm not sure if we can go after him either. I thought he would be an interesting free safety to bring in to possibly replace Sam Montgomery. Needs a little bit more work on that tackling, but the zone coverage seems like it's there thus far. Man coverage a bit of a weakness, but we're losing that battle already to Colorado State, and we've flushed in we've gone like pretty much for the whole house on him. Joey Hammett to kind of, I guess, continue to fill out that backfield. It will change a bit once guys like Marcus Timberlake, Santiago Rojas, and Winslet are gone. I like his speed and agility. He's a guy who can make a lot of moves, got some good elusiveness, although he's not the strongest back. And we currently have the lead for him right now and the only offer on the table. Quarterback DeMarcus Moore looks to be the big prize out of Colorado this year, and we're number 1 on the board for him. He's got a lot of speed. I don't think he necessarily has the biggest arm, as he's a converted wide receiver to quarterback as he comes in this year to do things for St. Joe's, but I'm interested. I mean, if we can get a quarterback as good as DeMarcus Moore, and seeing what I've seen from him thus far this year, I would love to bring him on board, and we're the only team to offer him. Clemson, Notre Dame also have interest, but no offers yet. Justin Rojas is another one that I think we can bring in here. A speedy corner who just can't tackle. We're going to have to work a little bit on form for him. We're starting to actually jump more into this race. If we can maybe get ahead of Colorado, I think I can go and put in the house on him. And then there's Steve Duncan, the outside linebacker from Littleton. Littleton, who was the state champion last year, thankfully through the leadership of Johan Mondrasso. And Steve Duncan, a part of that defense, gonna be interested to see what he can do as well if he comes on here. I think he's gonna need a little help with block shedding, but seems like already a decent tackler and should help with the defense that has struggled doing so. Then there's tight end Josh Shaw out of Durango as well. Slower tight end, not quite as good as Chuck in the receiving game. A decent blocker though. I think he needs a lot more development before he can really hit the field, but seeing how thin we are at tight end, he might see the field a lot quicker than I would really like. Then there's Cam Johnson, a defensive end out of Aspen. A speedy guy, decent speed there, good acceleration. He's got a good finesse moves and able to get past guys. A decent tackler as well. I think he needs a little help with play recognition and pursuit, which means that he could be burnt on a lot of read option plays, but still on the board right now for us. We've gone the house and put in Cam Johnson as well. And then there's Troy Fernandez-Kyle out of Pueblo High. A shorter, kind of Doug Flutie-esque kind of quarterback. Short guy, currently in the lead for only offer. If things fall through somehow and we have to look at another direction at quarterback, Troy, I think, is going to be the option. And that'll do it for today for your Aurora Red Foxes. Another great win. I cannot wait until the next game. This was so much fun to have to call and then play myself. It was quite a ride. So I will see you guys next time. Take care.